Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to Madden's Turn by PS 11. This is a desert themed course. Fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed is fast, everything else is default. Free tee options, we're playing off the black tees which are playing 6,968 yards, and as always pin set number 1. Now, the name of this course is what caught my attention, Madden's Turn. I was thinking about John Madden's NFL games, which I used to play back in the day on the Sega Mega Drive. But hole number 1, par 4, playing stroke index 3, and it is 434 yards, but beautiful looking opening hole. This is a modern take on classic desert golf. So we've got a 5 mile per hour wind, quite a tight fairway here due to the writing of it. So setting this down the right side of that fairway, and hopefully this 6 mile per hour wind is going to drag us back to the left. Fairly decent opening tee shot. But this course offers a remarkable premium experience from holes 1 to 18. Through this beautifully manicured track, golfers will be tested both physically and mentally as they think through the risk reward of every shot. So 128 yards, up 21 feet, we are going to have to climb up to the pitching wedge, just applying good bit of loft here. The ball at our feet's going to move right. Wind should take us back ever so slightly. There we go, there's a far superior strike. This is tracking well. Should bounce out fairly aggressively for us, just like that, and that is going to set us up for an opening birdie from about 3 to 4 feet. Green speeds are 171, slight turn right here. Great start to this round. It's always a confidence booster picking up a birdie in the first hole. But yeah, I do recall playing John Madden's. Was it NFL? I'm sure that's what it was called. And that is the reason this course caught my attention. But going by the first couple of holes, really glad we are giving this one a test. But hole number 2, par 4, playing 419 yards, stroke index 11. It looks this time we've got huge open fairways to go and hit. I'm very impressed with the bunker work so far. They really catch your eye. They're really well designed, which is quite a tough thing on this game due to the designer tools or lack of them. But plenty of bunker shapes and sizes there. We've got fummitis here. There we go. Slightly push that one right, but like I did suggest, huge fairway to go and attack. And that should kick a good 10-15 yards up this uphill slope. So 302 yards, we've nailed that. That is going to leave us another wedge. So 120 yards, it's playing 115 to the pin. 2 mile per hour wind in our face. So just going to loft this up due to the slope. And try and fire this one right at the flagstick. Should sit down fairly quickly with the amount of loft we have applied. So really opening up the club face here and attacking this shoulder to shoulder. Slight push right, but that's not really going to affect us here. This is tracking well. It should sit down in a heartbeat. And it does. One nice large bounce, and that is dialed in to the second pin. But guys, thank you very much for the support on my previous video where I was taking on my much improved son Leo. He's an absolute bandit at the game. Within 8 hours, I think we got to our 30 likes, so thank you so much for that. Stay tuned for the back 9 of that video. But really appreciate all the support, feedback, comments, good and bad, that we are getting on the channel. But hole number 3, playing 182 yards. 188 to the flag. Let's say it's playing 183 to the pin. 3 mile per hour wind. So just lofting up this 6 iron. Quite a tricky pin location with the contours of the green. Fast, definitely felt fast. Pushed it right. No, didn't even help. To be fair, we were way out with our timing there. That was 100% me. That wasn't one of those HB random moments. That one was all me. So 9 yards out. 63 to 70%. It's going to loft this up a touch. And this should release out slightly. It's got a chance if it turns. Didn't turn. Poor swing line and we put a slow on it. So we were never really at the pin there, but we will pick up our first par off the round and remain at 2 under par. But I do have a few exciting things I want to announce, probably on the next video for the channel going forward. So stay tuned for that one. And if you haven't already done so, guys, please hit the subscribe button. I was just actually looking at my stats on YouTube, and it's like a 50-50%. 50% of you who watch my videos are subscribers. The other 50% are non-subscribers. So if you're one of that viewers who have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do so. And if you haven't done so already, please explain to me why you've not hit the subscribe button. But what a fantastic par 4 this is, playing 384 yards. I'm loving the bunker work, guys. I really, really am. Such a stunning looking course. This is another new designer whose work we have not yet featured or come across on the channel. Just applied a touch of fade here, combined with the wind. Try to take an aggressive line over this fairway. So notice a slight push right to my game here. That should kick on very, very well for us. But great aggressive line. That was a tiger line we took on there. And that should reward us with probably a pitch, I would imagine. 75 yards, down 6 feet. I think we can come down to the gap wedge, which plays 68 yards. We are on a slight slope, just de-lofting this a touch. Ball's going to move left at our feet. There's that push right again, but that should run out and hopefully sit down towards the pin, which should break back on itself. There we go, starting to turn ever so slightly. Didn't expect the run out we received there. But we do have a 6-foot putt for birdie. There's a fair challenge on the greens. We've not really had any putts that you would say are deadly straight with no green grids. So birdie number 3 as we move on to hole number 5. Par 5, playing 571 yards, stroke index 17. But what an eye-catching hole this is. Wow. Just everything about this course just grabs my attention. I really like the contrast from the desert and the mountains away off there in the distance to the lush looking fairways and rough. A lot of detail and attention has clearly went into this course. So 3 mile per hour wind. The wind's very kind to us this round. As you know, guys, I'm not a huge fan of low speeds. I normally wind speeds. Setting this down the left hand side, another aggressive line. That wind will only turn us slightly. Oh dearie me, we put on a very slow one, pushed it to the right. This tree, or a group of trees on the left hand side, could well now be in our line of sight. We're not going to be reaching this par 5 into. It would have been close whether or not we could have reached it into, but I've really lost about 20 yards off the tee box. So just try to chase this 2-wood down onto the second part of this fairway. We should kick on from the rough. Fast, non-intentional fast. It's going to help out the cause though. That fast probably gained us an extra 3-4 yards in the air, and with that we've comfortably reached the second part of the fairway, and it's going to leave us a... Let's see, can we play the 42 yard flop? Green is sloping back on itself, so I don't think we can. We'll go with the pitch. We're almost going to have to fully loft this up. I would rather be just ever so slightly short than long here. Short, the pin looks the easier putt. There's a far superior pitch. That should bounce and then stop almost stone dead. I didn't expect to be that short, to be honest, guys. So this is going to be an actual trickier putt than what I intended. But once again, course management. I noticed if we were shorter off the pin, it was an easier putt. It's just got a little bit of movement to the right. Well read putt, well executed putt line, and we do pick up our birdie, and we move to 4 under par. So, hole number 6, playing 421 yards, par 4, stroke index 9. But the scenery at this course, on the detail on the actual hole itself and out with it is fantastic. It really, really is a well manicured course. It's just a It's eye candy, guys, to be honest, as golf courses go. Planting so far is really well done. So 434 yards. I think we can just about nail this. It's another non-intentional fast. So you can comfortably make that with the wind conditions I'm on, guys. Didn't mean the fast there. Just out with my timing there, as you can see.
I'd say around 105 yards or so to pin here.
So the majority of these par 5s, par 4s has been drive, wedge or drive pitch. We're bang on yardage almost with this sand wedge. Just try to get this as close to the pin as possible. Good strikes, light pull to the left. Yard is beautiful, and that is going to leave us with about a 6 to 7 foot putt for birdie number 5. This one's just breaking left, so just going about cup and a half to the right, and that does turn, and we do pick up that 5th birdie. But the lighting is fantastic. I mean, these step themes can be really hard to execute well. I think the default lighting doesn't do the step theme any justice. It makes them look plastic and fake. But the designer has certainly nailed the look of this course so far. Like I say, I really like the bunker work. Some of these bunkers are in play, which makes a world of difference. A lot of designers will just put bunkers in there for the sake of the course to look good, which is obviously fantastic and understandable. But some of these bunkers, like this one up on the right hand side and left on a poor swing, are really in play, so you've got to give them thought and attention. But just try to come in between that bunkers here. Great strike, and that should find centre of the fairway, and that is going to set us up for probably, I was going to say lob wedge, but we're a lot more out with yardage than I expected. But it's another club, but we're bang on yardage. It'd be interesting to know if this course was designed with master clubs in mind. But I haven't really been in between yardage for the majority of my approach shots. That's short. Came up a little bit short. Good bounce out though. And it should set us up for a makeable putt from 9 feet for birdie number 6. So great start to the front 9 so far, and I'm really enjoying this course. Like I say, I've never come across this designer's work previously. Piez 11, I do hope I'm pronouncing that properly, apologies if not. But it's great to show another designer's work on the course for you guys to go out and check. I think this course is a couple of weeks old now. But 175 yards to the pin for hole number 8. Hardest hole in the course, not understanding why really. I think 8 iron with that downhill element and just slightly de-lofting this. Try to get this running up towards the pin. It's a beautiful strike. Probably our best strike of the round. Should run out there. Just got wrong side of the pin there. But as in all fairness, maybe didn't need to de-loft down as much as what we did. We are pin high, 20 foot, it is up 5 inches. This putt is going to swing to the right from the left. This one's all on weight really. Putt line has been superb today. It just burns past the left, didn't turn as much as I would have liked or expected it to. But really happy with my putt line so far. It is a part of my game that sometimes I can be careless and reckless with. But solid front 9, 6 under. So final hole off the front 9 is a par 4 playing 450 yards, stroke index 5. But what a fantastic looking course this is. I really hope the back 9 is enjoyable as the front 9. But you can pre-order PGA 2K 21 now guys, as we did touch upon in the previous video. I have done so. I have inquired about early access. I've had no response yet. I would really like to think that we will see more footage of the game before the release date. It would be great if an experienced player like myself or some of the other YouTubers out there can get some access to give you guys some honest feedback. But I will be going live on August the 21st with the game, so look out for that. Once again, we've got a bit of famitis here. I can't swing through. There we go. A lot of fairway to work with here, and that is going to leave us with an approach shot over that bunker into a well-positioned pin. But yeah, I'll probably be going live for a couple of hours, guys, showcasing the game, some of the courses, some of the mechanics, and see what we can do with our early impressions. So 130 yards, up 20. I'm not sure if that's up 23 feet from our location here. I'm really not convinced. We'll go with it. I'm giving it the respect with the yardage, but I think this could be long. That's a great strike. That needs to get down. Yeah, I did think I should. You should always go with your gut instinct, guys. I really did not think that ball, the green was 23 feet above us, adding that yardage on. So 9 yards past the pin. Let's putt this from the fringe. This one is going to swing left to right. Looks slightly uphill. I've not sent it out far enough left. That's going to come up short right. But it is going to ensure a par. So solid front nine here, 6 under. Assuming we do convert that, which we do. But such an enjoyable course, guys. Really enjoying this one. Like we touched upon, a step theme can be so difficult to pull off at times, especially the lighting. I think the lighting is absolutely superb. The layout of the course, everything is done to a high standard here, and it's all been done on the PlayStation 4. Really impressed with his bunker work. But hole number 10, par 4, playing 451 yards, stroke index 4. So, it's another fairly large fairway. You've got bunkers left and right, but hopefully we're not swinging too wild. I always try and stay in line with the flag stick, guys. It's one of the things that some of you might say, why is he so precise off the tee? Oh, there's another slow. That's coming up short. But in low winds, I always try and get in line with the flag, especially these conditions here where there's 2-3 mile per hour winds. I always try, even in high winds, it's something I try to do is get as close in line with that pin. So due to that, a little bit of extra work here. 172 yards. Once again, yardage is perfect almost. Just going to loft this up a touch. Ball's going to move hard left at his feet. Just try to kick this on from the fringe or the fairway. Pushed it right. But it's coming round well. There's the fringe. Is it going to release out? It does. And what a fantastic golf shot that is. Really great golf shot there, guys. But please continue to like the videos. It really helps me out. And like we said earlier, if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, guys, please do so. If there's a reason why you've not hit subscribe but continue to watch the videos, please let me know in the comment section. I'm open to criticism. Hole number 11, beautiful par 3, playing 163 yards, down 19 feet. In between clubs here, ever so slightly. What we may do here is look at the green is going to turn to the right. I think we're going to come down to the 9-iron, just slightly de-loft this. I still feel if I fully lofted up 8-iron, we're still long. So just try to find the left side of this pin. That wind should take us round. The green was turning to the right. Oh, it's a slow. I didn't feel that one was slow, but look how far off I am with the timing. Look at that, guys. The top one, which is not in the blue, that is way off. That is way off the timing of the tempo swing, and with that, we're 54 feet right. This is a tricky putt. This is turning right all the way. So just setting out way to the left and hope we've got enough yardage. Should start to turn. If it slows down now, I'm really happy. Great putt weight-wise. And after a poor tempo swing, we are going to walk away with a par. But wow, That was a horrible timing. It didn't. I felt I played it perfect.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens
But
here.
we are all human, guys. We're not robots. Hole number 12, par 4, playing 496 yards, stroke index 2. Going by the flyover, this does look like it could have a good bit of challenge in this hole. This one's not got the huge spaces, fairways. Very tight. But really like the variety of this course. Some long par 4s, short par 4s. Having to utilise a lot of different clubs so far in the bag. But just allowing this 6 mile per hour wind to take us round. And that should find left centre or left side of this fairway and kick it. The winds took me around more than what I allowed for. I didn't intend to kick off the light rough, but the fairway was always sloping both ways there. If you're too far right, it's going to slope to the left. 170 yards. Just going to loft this up almost full. Allow that wind to do its stuff. Just a touch, a fade here. This ball should stay straight. What a strike. This should be right at the flag.
I like the way this is tracking.
Should run out. This could drop. This could be in. Get in. Oh, green just turned off. But fantastic golf shot. Couldn't have played that any better. Everything about it was bang on. And we've been rewarded. A little 3-footer, which we do convert. And I think that's our first birdie of the back 9 so far. Second birdie, I do apologise. So we moved to 8 under par. Hole number 13. Short par 4. So there we go. We talked about the variety and the different yardage concepts of the par 4s. And this is a... Oh, look at that fairway. I think that bunker where it becomes a bottleneck is right in play with the master clubs. I really love the layout of this course, guys. The writing is top notch. It's another beautiful pin location. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's tough. With that wind behind us, though, and the slight downhill element, we should comfortably come over the bunker. But that little bottleneck green, pro clubs are going to be right in line with that, depending on your wind. Pushed it. Wind is not taking us round. It may kick left. Oh, members bounce. Absolute members bounce. And that is going to leave us probably a pitch. So 73 yards out. Probably a little bit in between clubs here. Let's have a look at the gap wedge. Oh, it's a really tough pin location. So just going to loft up this pitching wedge. Should bounce out, then hopefully start to sit down fairly quickly. Oh, it's a slow push. And that is going to fail to hit the green. Should give us a pin high putt from the fringe though. Very makeable putt, to be honest, from 12 feet out. Just going to turn slightly left, so just going outside right. Half a cup right. Good putt line. Is it going to hold its line? It does, and we do manage to pick up the birdie from a good putt from the fringe. And hopefully we can kick on into double figures. So 9 under. Short par 14, I was going to say here. Par 4. Hole number 14. Stroke index 14. What a stunning looking hole. This course just oozes beauty, guys. It really does. Playability is fantastic as well. This will satisfy everyone's needs. I mean, I'm a slightly above average golfer. It's given me a good enough challenge, and this is in low wind conditions, remember. But plenty for all ability golfers out here. I think we can just about kick on to the middle of this green with a touch of draw here. Oh, early. Look at that swing line. Where has that come from? Huge push right. We did apply a touch of draw as well. So with that, we are going to reach that green side bunker. And we touched upon it a good few holes ago, guys. The placement of the bunkers in this course are superb. They really, really are. A lot of the bunkers are in play. So a little flop. 19 yards. Very erratic swing there. Can't get over that one. Just came out of nowhere. That should bounce out and sit. And that should hopefully set us up with a 5-foot putt 5 foot bang on. Just got a tiny bit of movement. Left side of the flag. And we do walk away with birdie number 10. But the risk-reward factor is certainly here, guys. I took on the risk of the driver off the tee there to try and hit the green. Didn't pay off. Punished with the greenside bunker, but we did manage to walk away with birdie. And hole 15, wow. Honestly, the lighting of this course has been done to... you couldn't have picked a better lighting setting than what he's done for a step theme. But beautiful looking par 5, 562 yards. Easiest hole on the course, and I can actually see why. It doesn't look like there's too much of a challenge here from fairway to green. This should be a drive and then maybe a 2-wood or 2-iron into the green with these wind conditions. It's a fast. Looks like we're going to be okay. That was just without the timing box there. So it's not went way to the left. And that should set us up. So it is 2-wood. We're comfortably going to reach this. This could actually get close to the pin with a good execution. Setting us down the left due to the lie at our feet in the wind. Just looking to kick onto the green and let the ball filter down towards the flag. It may be a little bit long. Oh, early. That could be in trouble here. Horrible swing line. It really, really is. It's another well-positioned bunker. We're up there. Should hopefully be a little chip. 8 yards out. Heavy rough is punishing, guys. No idea why I was applying draw there. Controller's got a mind of its own. So 8 yards out. Slight touch aloft here. I'm fully attacking this. It shouldn't sit down. Horrible scare in. Oh, how on earth did that not drop? It looked as if it went right over the left edge of the cup. That's a cellophane on the cup moment, that. Unlucky not to get an eagle with that chip, despite a horrible execution of it. But we do pick up birdie number 11. Hole number 16. Short par 4 playing 391 yards. Beautiful lake to either side of this fairway. This looks like a tough tee shot. I think with double figure crosswinds in play in this course, it makes it a lot more challenge than what we're experiencing here. But as always, I like to keep my wind speeds random by hitting them at default. But we've got a 5 mile per hour wind. Bottleneck fairway up here once again with the master clubs. But setting us down the right centre, hoping that wind straightens us out towards the left hand side. Wind's just picked up to 6 mile per hour. Absolute laser beam. We've smashed that. Should get a kick to the right here looking at the layout here. We do exactly get that kick, and that is going to reward us. This actually might be a full lob wedge. No, we're a pitch once again. 73 yards. Banging yardage once again. It's bizarre. I can't recall playing a course where we've been so accurate with yardage wise. We've had to like not drop down or fully loft things up. Or de-loft clubs. It's another slope, but that should sit down really quickly with the amount of loft we've applied. There we go. Due to the slope, as we all know, it's silly that it adds a few yards to you, but we're pin high, 5 foot. Drop that in dead weight, and we walk away with birdie number 12. But this is a course, guys, you want to go out there and play. It's such a relaxing course. Very little elevation gains or drops where you're not having to calculate things out. Certainly got the eye candy, postcard perfect some of these holes. Hole number 17, par 3, 145 yards. That wind is really going to help me out here. It's playing 145 with that wind. Just going to loft this up a few touches. Yardage we should be bang on here. Just need to get the execution good. It's another stunning looking hole, by the way. One of the best looking courses from the step theme I've played. It's not a bad swing line. It's went a wee bit left. Yardage should be good. Should kick out fairly firmly. I didn't get the punch out I expected, but in all fairness, it is a slight uphill slope there we did land on. But it's another makeable putt from 11 feet. Good putt line. And we do walk away with another birdie. I think I was going to change anything about the course. Some of the holes I would add a little bit more challenge on the greens with a few more breaks. There is a few greens that have really challenged us, but I get the designer's point as well, that when you're 6, 7, 8 feet away, he's wanting to reward shots of that quality. But hole number 18, par 5, what a way to finish a course, by the way. That is the clubhouse off there in the distance that we did see. Water in play on the left. We should just about reach this in 2 with the favourable wind conditions. It's another bunker, it's on the right hand side, it's in play. Look at it, fantastic. So setting us down the right, wind will hopefully take us round into play. Going to be a tough fairway to hold actually. Boom. Slight push right, but I tell you what, that minimal push right is going to actually help me out here. That is going to kick over to the left. But lots of fairway to work with up that left hand side. Just everything's been done to such a high standard here, guys. You can't complain about anything of this course. Just applying a touch of fade. 2 wood should comfortably run up onto the front of the green, and hopefully we get decent run out here. Not a bad swing. Should kick all the way up to at least the centre point. That's really run out well. It's just going to veer left now. We've actually came off the green into the fringe, but we're 7 yards out. No need to chip here. Putt's going to turn quite hard left here. Like I say, guys, this is a green that's got a good bit of challenge on it. So plenty of variation. It meets everyone's needs, this course. That's a push right, and we've left it short. Left that really short. But we should have a makeable putt for birdie here, which would put us 14 under par. We do convert that, so fantastic round. Can only be upset with a few shots, which was down to pure yardage. But that is a 57. There we go, guys. Madden's turn. What a fantastic course. Please get out there and play it. For me, that is a favourite and a 5-star. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.